Hello, beauties. So the winter solstice is drawing near, and the dark days of introspection and settling and stilling are upon us. For those of you that are in the Northern Hemisphere, in the opposite part of the world, it's about to be the summer solstice. But for the sake of the Gregorian year, which many people follow all around the world, I decided to kind of mark this transition with offering this class again. So I'll share a little bit about the story from the last time I offered it last year, because part of the class there's a visualization portion where I kind of guide people through almost a scrying, a journey where you are going to scry into your future and get different like almost checkpoints along the next year, symbolic checkpoints to be aware of. And of course, time is a flexible subject, and free will of everyone can affect the outcome. But for the most part, there's a general essence, there's a general trajectory. And if you think of even the solar alignments that are more consistent than human nature's free will, are playing a big role. So last year, while I was doing the journey for myself, I could see myself, I was like climbing up this mountain and I had this whole journey ahead, and all of a sudden I just saw this deep like drop, and my whole life was gonna take a huge turn. And all of a sudden, instead of going up this mountain, which I thought was my goal, I saw this huge vista ahead of me, and I had to go down the mountain and make it to land and follow this river. And the river for me represented many different stages of the year to come. So that was right before, we did that in December, and life was a lot like that. I know I got pregnant, COVID took over the world, and it really felt like that was such a symbolic way of expressing what was to come. Of course, with any kind of prophetic visualization, sometimes we don't really know what to make of it until it happens. But with this class, what it's designed for is that we're actually going to go through each month, and we're going to do a divination technique through each month, so that we'll have a basic kind of like guidebook for the year to come. So if you're interested, you reach out, you can subscribe, you can enroll below, and I'd love to share this work and do a little time traveling with you all. And if you're not in a place to join the live class, it's going to be in the morning, at least here in Pacific Standard Time, so from 10 to 11:30. So if you're in the East Coast, probably be more like 1 or 2. Anyways, you can always catch the replay. So have a beautiful solstice. Enjoy this transition into the Gregorian New Year, which is not my new year, but I do acknowledge that that's when I get to change my calendar book. So have a beautiful, beautiful time, and sweet to your connections in your life. Ciao.